Mariners had a 2-game win streak end. They dropped a 63-56 decision on Thursday. The Beach, they went to Cal Poly and won 87-71, and Levin controls the tip, and the Beach will bring the ball into the forecourt. This is Booker on the right sideline. Above that 28-foot hash mark, lateral pass. No, he's going to send it to the right wing, and they'll pitch it around to the left side. Here's Alberts. He's the three-point shooter, although he's just 1 of 6 on Thursday at Cal Poly. Missed 8 games with an injury. Here's Booker in front, right side. Bounce pass to Levin, off to the right baseline to Yusuf, who puts it up and in. Nice passing by the Beach, 2-0 49ers. CSUN left to right. This is Gomez. Moving to the left side, dribble handoff to Warren. Lateral pass in front to Dawson. Right wing Schreiner for CSUN. Terminates his dribble, does Schreiner. Top of the circle, here's Mike Warren for the Matadors. Mike dribbles to the right side, shut off by Yusuf. He'll go down to the baseline, to the hoop, reverse layup, right to left is good. Mike Warren with a bucket for CSUN. 2-2, we've played about a minute here at the Matadome. Here's Booker, the transfer, he's out of Vegas. Bounce pass, high post, left of the paint. Levin sweeps to the right side. Bounce pass underneath for a cutting Roberts, who lays it up and in. Jordan Roberts, the freshman from Bakersfield, making an impact with a bucket. Long Beach State 4, CSUN 2. Dawson in front for CSUN, front court left. About 28 feet out. Here's Schreiner dribbling outside left. Bounce pass left baseline. Here's Dawson back out left side. This is Gomez. Gomez kicks to the right wing. 17-footer for Theus is short. Long Beach State with a defensive rebound. Alberts pushing middle of the floor for the Beach. Levin in the middle. Lobs to the right post. High post on the right side. Yusuf with the entry pass. A little give-and-go action with Levin. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Beach. 4-2 Long Beach State leads CSUN. 18-20 to play first half. Thanks for tuning in. Matadors Basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northwich Hospital Medical Center. Also, thank those of you following along on Big West TV. Angle right, about 22 feet out, Booker. Right of the paint, here's Levin. Yusuf in the paint, right side. Spins it up, no. Tapped up, Warren out hustles Levin for the rebound for CSUN. Left to right, Mikey. Right wing, here's Warren, the senior from DC, waiting for the screen. None will come. Resets middle of the floor, straight away about 40 feet out. This is Gomez for CSUN. 4-2, Long Beach State leads CSUN. Around the left side is Gomez. Left corner, Schreiner for CSUN will attack the rim. Strong to the bucket, around the cylinder, and no. Defensive rebound, Levin for Long Beach State. Alberts off the pass from Booker will pull up from outside the paint, blocked by Warren, and they'll get a foul. They're going to get Schreiner on the foul. So the first on Schreiner, the first on the Matadors at 17:39 of the first half. And they'll have Brian Alberts shoot the free throws. Alberts on the year, 69%, limited sample, 11 of 16 from the free throw line. Mentioned he'd missed 8 games, and he makes the free throw. Alberts had 3 points in 18 minutes against Cal Poly, 1 of 6 from the floor. It was his first game since December 16th against Eastern Michigan when he had 18 in 37 minutes. And the second free throw bounces around the rim and goes down. It'll be 6-2 Long Beach State. CSUN basketball, they trail by 4. Front court left. This is Gomez using the screen by Theus. Bounce pass to the right side. Outside right, there's Schreiner. Little juke move. Left wing, the three-pointer is blocked by Booker. Rebounded by Yusuf, pushing middle of the floor. Off to Levin, left side. Levin resets, right of center, 3 from Booker. Front rim, backboard, no. The tip by Levin, no. Foul, offensive foul on the floor. They got Levin for the push in the back. That'll be his first and the first on Long Beach State. 6-2, Long Beach State leads CSUN, 17-16 to play here in the first half. Gonzalez Sun with you. Matadors basketball on the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northwich Hospital Medical Center. Also, thanks to those of you watching Big West TV. Warren right of center, left-handed dribble into the lane. Ball fake, he'll step back from about 12 and it's good. Warren has all 4 Matador points in the early going. Long Beach State leads 6-4 and has possession. Here's Booker. High screen from Levin, moving to the right side is Booker. He'll reverse, angle left for Levin. Left baseline, Yusuf turns and faces. Yusuf with a jumper, the 15-footer. Around the cylinder, no. Roberts in for the rebound and he gets called for a push. So the first on Roberts, second on Long Beach State. Dan Munson none too happy with that call. Long Beach State 6, CSUN 4, CSUN basketball, Gomez. Working on Booker. The freshman on the JC transfer swings right wing for Warren. He's got 4 points. Warren into the paint with a left-handed dribble. The 17-footer is good. Mike Warren with 6 straight points to start it off for CSUN. Quickly back the other way is Long Beach State. Roberts with a quick touch. Booker sends it back angle right to Brian Alberts. Alberts top of the circle to Yusuf for Long Beach State. Free throw line right of the paint. Here's Levin attacking the rim. Levin blocked by Dawson. It tipped up and in. Good follow by Gabe Levin. Levin closing in on 1,000 points, playing his 100th career game, including his time at LMU for Long Beach State. This is 71st game, and a whistle underneath. The foul will be on Roberts. He'll leave the game, replaced by KJ Byers. Byers, a 6'7 junior, Charlotte, North Carolina, transferred from Panola JC. Matadors to inbound. Schreiner lobbing it deep for Warren. 8 for Long Beach State, 6 for CSUN. The foul on Roberts was his second, third on Long Beach State. Warren double team, drops it off to Theus at the free throw line. Theus leans in, no. Offensive rebound. Dawson, right hand back up and in. 49ers 8, Matadors 8, 15:45 to play first half. Long Beach State possession. Here's Booker into the lane. Booker with a step through. Tries to pass it across the paint, stolen by Dawson. Schreiner pushing middle of the floor. Off to Gomez, right corner, fakes the 3 for CSUN. Scoops it to the left corner. Here's 3 from Warren. It's going to be short to the left. Rebound Yusuf for Long Beach State. Booker pushing middle of the floor, right to left. Right side, NBA 3 from the wing for Alberts. Back iron, no. Long rebound comes out to Warren, who snares it. Poked away from him by Byers. CSUN in the offensive zone, right wing Warren, bounce pass in front for Gomez. Gomez will take a dribble, step into a 3. Bounds off the back iron to the left side, grabbed by Alberts for Long Beach State. 8 apiece, 15:05 to play, Long Beach State basketball. Front court right, about 28 feet out on the far side is Booker. Right side of the paint, Levin, right baseline for Yusuf, spins it up with the right hand, and Reggie Theus has no answer. 10-8 Long Beach State. Yusuf with the bucket, he's got 4 points. So 10-8 Long Beach State, CSUN possession. Here's Gomez in front against Booker, bounce pass right wing for Schreiner for CSUN. Little shimmy move, trying the pick and roll action, instead he'll reverse to the left side. Dribble handoff from Dawson, give and go action with Gomez, and it's kicked out of bounds. The Matadors will retain possession, we'll get a break in the action. 14:29 to play first half. Long Beach State 10, CSUN 8. We're back. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. We're right back.
At Dignity Health Northridge Hospital, patients recently participated in their own summer rehab games. Every 2 years, the Center for Rehabilitation Medicine holds an event for patients who are recovering from brain and spinal cord injuries. The games are designed to help patients achieve treatment goals, including balance, coordination, endurance, and social interaction. Patients heal and conquer goals in many ways. This event is just another way the center connects with patients on a human level. Share your acts of human kindness on social media using hashtag HelloHumanKindness.
CSUN Athletics would like to thank the Warner Center Marriott for their continued support. The newly re-energized Warner Center Marriott boasts nearly 500 rooms and a newly styled American restaurant. For room rates or reservations, call 818-887-4800. That's the Warner Center Marriott at 818-887-4800, supporting CSUN Matador Athletics.
Long Beach State leads CSUN, 14:29 to play in the first half. Matadors shooting 4 of 10 in the early going. Long Beach State 4 of 8, but the Matadors no assists thus far over the first 5.5 minutes. Long Beach State doing a nice job disrupting the offense. Matadors basketball, 20 on the shot clock after the kickball reset. Gomez to trigger, looking at Dawson. They got Levin on him, instead he'll lob it deep. Left side, this is Dawson for CSUN. Schreiner in the middle on the C that sweeps across midcourt on that CSUN logo. Bounce pass outside left. Here's Gomez. Gomez terminates his dribble, trying to post up his Schreiner. Schreiner against Alberts to the bucket, strong. An offensive foul, use the arm to clear space. So Schreiner will pick up his second. It'll be the second on the Matadors. I thought they got Schreiner with 2. Looks like now instead it's Dawson and Schreiner each with a foul. Long Beach State basketball, they lead by 2. Yusuf right of center, lobs it down inside for Levin, and there'll be a foul underneath. Might have got Mike on that. Mike Warren tangled up with Levin, trying to get some leverage, and we'll get our first look at Idon Mizuni. He's the freshman from Haivinka, Finland, Helsinki Basketball Academy. He'll replace Alberts. Mizuni over his last 4 games averaging 22 minutes and nearly 13 points, shooting 10 of 17. That's 59% from beyond the arc. Levin with a quick touch off to Booker for Long Beach State. Beach possession, they lead by 2, 10-8. Yusuf left side of the paint. He'll skip it to the right corner from Mizuni. He'll step into a 3, and he'll hit. Mizuni comes in 39% from beyond the arc. But as I mentioned, over his last 4 games, he's now 11 of 18. That's over 60%, and the lead stretches to 5 for Long Beach State. CSUN basketball, left side Gomez, left baseline Schreiner for the Matadors, backing down Mizuni into the lane. Ball fake, step through, left hand is good. Nice job by Lyric Schreiner to get on the board. He was shut out against Davis, and they're going to call a foul on Warren. That'll be his second early. 14th foul on CSUN, second on Michael. Long Beach State 13, CSUN 10. Here's Booker into the forecourt. About 35 feet away on the left side, working against Gomez. Terminates his dribble, top of the circle. Levin turns and faces. Levin will step into a 19-footer short front rim. Down to the right side, rebounded by Theus for CSUN. Matadors trail by 3. They have possession. Here's Schreiner running the point now in front. Swings angle left, about 28 feet out. Here's Gomez. Gomez in front to Theus, quick touch, right wing Dawson. Dawson on the dribble, left hand kicks left for Theus. Theus lets go with a 19-footer. It's short to the left side. Karams to the right side where it's rebounded by Byers for the Beach. Booker ahead to Levin for Long Beach State. Back to Byers, behind the back dribble, down the lane, scumbling away with the basketball, left of center Booker. He'll put it right back to Byers. Byers wasn't ready for it, but the ball gets tapped over to Yusuf. He misses the follow. Levin misses the follow. Dunk off of Warren out of bounds, and a whistle and a foul against Hemediyo Yusuf for Long Beach State. 12:33 to play in the first half. Cavas checks in. He's going to replace Mike Warren. Jalen Pipkins actually replaced Warren. Cava replacing Theus. Warren comes to the bench limping. So Jalen Pipkins, the freshman from Paris, Texas, checks in. And the sophomore, Mamadou Kaba from Conakry, Guinea, checks in for the Matadors. Mason Riggins off the bench for Long Beach State. Riggins, a 6'8 junior from White Wright, Texas. Gomez for CSUN, who trail by 3. 13-10, Long Beach State in front. Right of center, here's Warren with the handoff to Schreiner. Schreiner right wing for Pipkins. Pipkins a couple of dribbles. Resets with Gomez in front about 35 feet out. 10 to shoot for the Matadors. Gomez through the trees. Gomez scoops it up, no. Offensive rebound through Schreiner's hands. Pushing right to left is Byers for the Beach. Right wing Mizuni back to Byers with a quick touch. Booker right down the lane. Booker puts it up and in and one. They're going to call Kaba on the foul, and he did probably touch him, but Kaba was kind of shielded by a couple of players for the contact. Booker made a nice job, though, to drive to the bucket and get the contact. Booker had 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on Thursday. He'll hit the and one, and he'll leave the game. He'll be replaced by Braymon Richard. Richard, the junior from LA University High School, transferred to Long Beach State from Long Beach City College. So he'll get some minutes here against Gomez. Gomez using the screen by Dawson. Pick and pop action. 3 from the top of the circle is good. So Tavrion Dawson with the 3. He's got 5 points. Pulls the Matadors to back within 3 points. 16-13 Long Beach State. Here's Richard handling in front. Left of center. Byers left wing. Here's Levin dribbling. Riggins right of center. Off to Richard, front court right on the far side. Catch and shoot 3 from Mizuni. Ricochets to the left, rebounded by Dawson for CSUN. Matadors in the attack zone. Front court left, 30 feet out. Here's Gomez waiting for the screen from Kaba. Kaba screen and roll action. Gomez right down the lane. Off the glass, no. Defensive rebound for Long Beach State. Levin pushing middle of the floor, and he'll get a foul on Schreiner. That'll be his second, and we'll get a break in the action. Long Beach State 16, CSUN 13, 11-13 to play first half. We're right back. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. We're right back.
University 76 on the corner of Lindley and Nordhoff is the official fuel store of CSUN Athletics. Come fuel up and browse our excellent selection of food on the go. Show your CSUN ID and receive 3 cents off per gallon of gas, which goes to support the Matadors. University 76 on the corner of Nordhoff and Lindley, a proud partner of CSUN Athletics.
It's your imagination. Pieology just feeds it. The best pizza you're ever going to eat is the official pizza of CSUN Athletics. Now open in Northridge, pizza lovers know Pieology creates artisan-style custom pizzas. 50 unlimited toppings, house-made crust, and signature sauces, all for one affordable price even Matadors can sink their teeth into. Cooked in an 800-degree open-flame deck oven, ready in about 5 minutes. So for a delicious pie, fresh garden salad, and an ice-cold beer, check out Pieology on the corner of Reseda and Nordhoff. As good as a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer.
16-13, Long Beach State leads CSUN. Schreiner has to leave the game with 2 fouls. Actually, she's going to stay in there. So 6 foul on the Matadors, the second on Schreiner. Matadors still out on the floor. Byers, Levin, Booker back, Mizzuni and Riggins for Long Beach State. For the Matadors, will go to a 2-3. It's Pipkins, Gomez, Dawson, Cava, Schreiner. Booker in front for Long Beach State, flashing his Levin underneath against Cava, and Cava alters the shot. The ball comes down, hits the floor. Riggins chases after it, knocks it out to Mizzuni, who returns it. Left corner for Byers, launching a 3, and it's good. Good hustle there by Long Beach State. Got to the loose ball, and as a result, got a 3-point basket. 6-point lead for the Beach. CSUN basketball. Dribble handoff to Schreiner, shuffles it off to Pipkins in front. Left of center, Dawson back to Pipkins, right of center, top of the circle. Here's Gomez. Gomez will shoot the 3. It'll rattle the cup, bounce out high. Riggins defensive rebound for the Beach. Right to left is Booker for Long Beach State. High stepping it into the forecourt. Right of center, he'll back off, crossover into the lane against Cava. Down the right side, right corner, Byers for Long Beach State. Byers exchanges positions with Booker, who'll attack Gomez. Kick left of center for Mizzuni, and a travel. Good defense by Pipkins to get out on him. And now Jonathan Guevara will check in, as will Mike Warren will return. So Schreiner sits, as does Gomez. It'll be Dawson, Guevara, Warren, Cava, and Pipkins for the Matadors. 19-13, Long Beach State leads. 10-13 to play in the first half. Guevara, the 6-foot redshirt junior from Los Angeles, went to Fairfax High but transferred to CSUN from Cerritos College. Here's Guevara in front, terminates his dribble, bounce pass down underneath, out of bounds off of Cava, turnover CSUN. Yusuf back for Long Beach State. He'll replace Mason Riggins. And also Brian Albert's back. So Albert's on the floor with Byers, Booker, Yusuf, and Mizzuni. Deshaun Booker right to left for Long Beach State. Hands off to Mizzuni. They'll run that weave in front with the 3 guards, Alberts, Mizzuni, and Booker. 35 feet out straight away is Booker against Guevara. Bounce pass left wing. Here's Alberts attacking the paint. Double clutch off the left side, no. Rebound Dawson, CSUN. Under 10 minutes to play first half, 6-point lead for Long Beach State, 19-13. Matadors, though, with possession. Guevara off to Dawson, right of center. Dawson looking for 3, and he got it. He'll review that. It looks like a 3 now. The official kind of circled his finger as look at the scores table. They're going to put 2 on the board. They'll review it the next break. So call it a 2, 19-15, Long Beach State by 4. Here's Booker right side. Booker into the lane, squared up by Cava, and they'll call a foul on Cava. So second foul on Cava, 7th team foul on the Matadors, so shots for Deshaun Booker. Booker on the year, 84% free throw shooter. Averaging 29.5 points a game, 10.3 rebounds. Booker makes the first one, he'll get a bonus. It's a 5-point lead for Long Beach State, 20-15. Cava will leave with the 2 fouls. Reggie Theus back in for CSUN. Riggins back for Long Beach State. Riggins, Alberts on the floor with Booker, Byers, and Mizzuni. Misses the second one, rebound to CSUN, 20-15, Long Beach State by 5. Guevara hands off to Pipkins, underneath for Dawson, can't control it, tries to save it, Matadors turn it over. Jordan Griffin checks in, the 6'3 sophomore from Corona, Centennial High School. Deshaun Booker will get a breather. Byers on the floor, and there's Adon Mizzuni, the Finn. He'll run the point a little bit for Dan Munson on the beach. High post, left side, Byers back to the basket. Will turn and face, the ball loses. Dawson spreads it ahead for Pipkins. Pipkins to the bucket, double clutch, left hand can't finish. Tapped up and defensive rebound by Riggins, tripped away by Pipkins. Riggins picks it up, off to Alberts. Alberts, Mizzuni, left corner, 3 for Griffin. In and out of the cup, and then it drops down. Jordan Griffin with a 3 out of the right corner, makes it an 8-point lead for Long Beach State. Matadors on a little bit of an offensive drought here. Mike Warren dribbling on the left wing. Screen for Theus. Warren wheels to the bucket, off to Theus on the pick and roll. The ball poked away and stolen, but on the floor for it is Tavrion Dawson. Warren off to Pipkins. Pipkins reverse layup right to left, no. Long Beach State right to left. Mizzuni all the way to the rim. Bounce pass to the right corner for Griffin. Griffin circles back into the paint. Pump fake, ball fake, off to Riggins. Riggins rolls to the bucket, puts it up and in. 6 straight points for the 49ers. They push the lead to 10. Guevara for CSUN, under 8 minutes to play. Guevara in front, hands off to Warren. Quick touch for Dawson, angle left, Pipkins for CSUN. Pipkins terminates his dribble to the free throw line for Warren, who snares the pass like a wide receiver right down the left side of the lane, and he'll be hammered on his way to the hoop. We'll get a break. 25-15, Long Beach State by 10, 7:41 to play in the first half. When we come back, Mike Warren to the free throw line. Matadors basketball, the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northwich Hospital Medical Center. We're right back.
Off the field or off the court, before and after the game. The preparations, the gear, the uniforms. It's a lot to manage, organize, and secure. Your athletic gear demands storage that's designed, tested, and built to endure. One company has taken lockers and storage solutions to the next level for functionality, durability, sanitation, security, and team pride. We are GearBoss.
The Sundial is more than just a great print newspaper. The Student Newsroom is your connection to CSUN every day, online, on the app, or on social media. Send us a snap, ask a question on Twitter, tag us on Instagram, and read the latest news, sports, and event guides right from your phone. We love to hear from you. Take a picture and tag the Sundial from the game or anytime.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Matador basketball on the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. Ghazal Hassan back with you. Matador is 7 of 19 from the floor. Tavrion Dawson is 3 for 3. Mike Warren is 3 for 4. But Terrell Gomez 0 for 5 from the floor. And we found out later that that earlier 2 by Tavrion was indeed a 3. So the Matadors get a point in the break. And now here's Mike Warren shooting 2. Mikey lines it up. And the first one is good. Warren coming in on the year, 85% free throw shooters, 3rd in the conference. The Matadors as a team in Big West games shoot 78% from the free throw line. And they're going to need to do well from the line to stay in games. And he makes them both. Matadors trim the lead to 7. 7:40 to play in the first half. Here's some pressure in the backcourt. Alberts across to Yusuf, and they'll reset with Levin. Booker back in for Long Beach State. He'll run the point. And he tries to get the ball to Alberts, who didn't know where he was going, and the ball's out of bounds, a turnover. It'll be Matadors basketball. 7:27 to play. Matadors down by 7. On the floor, Gomez back. So Gomez, Guevara, Warren, Dawson, and Theus in there for CSUN. Jonathan Guevara dribbling in front, bounce pass to the left side for Gomez. Gomez, Booker goes into the front row, right corner. Out of the pocket is Warren. Circles the rim, bounds out. Nice rebound there by Yusuf. Long Beach State possession. They lead by 7. Here's Deshaun Booker into the forecourt. About 35 feet out straight away, working against Gomez. He'll veer to the right side, terminates his dribble, lateral pass to Levin. They'll dump it inside for Yusuf, knocked away by Dawson, and Yusuf can't finish. Good D by Tavrion down low. Warren ahead to Dawson on the left side. Dawson swoops to the bucket and puts it up and in. Tavrion Dawson with a bucket. He now has 10. 25-20, 5 straight points for CSUN. Yusuf, about 3 steps outside the paint to the right side, working against Theus. Right wing, Alberts, the three-point ace, will pull up short corner, 2 and 1, the foul on Jonathan Guevara for CSUN. So count the 2 for Alberts, and then the foul on Guevara, his first. Alberts will go to the free throw line. Alberts was a 70% shooter coming in. Byers back, Griffin leaves for Long Beach State, and then Yusuf will sit down, and Mason Riggins back for the Beach. Alberts 2 for 2 from the line, and he makes it 3 for 3. Lead back to 8 for the Beach. 28 for Long Beach State, 20 for CSUN. Matadors left to right. Gomez swings right for Guevara, angle right about 25 feet out, working against Alberts. In front, Dawson, left of center, working against Levin, right down the paint. He'll put it up over the rim and good. Finger roll by Tavrion Dawson to make it 28-22. Long Beach State by 6 with possession. Booker dribbling around to the right side against Warren. Reverse left of center, Levin three-pointer. Way off to the right side, off the backboard, rebounded by Warren for CSUN. Gomez wanted to race into the forecourt, but didn't see anything develop, so he slows it up. Swings it to the right wing for Guevara. Guevara puts the ball on the floor to the corner, sets it on the right wing for Dawson for CSUN. Dawson crosses over, and he'll launch from 3, and wow, he's hot. Tavrion Dawson feeling it tonight, pulls the Matadors to within 3. Long Beach State quickly back the other way. Left wing Alberts will try to answer back. Off to the right, no. Defensive rebound, Reggie Theus for CSUN. Ahead to Warren. Warren in the middle of the floor, wheels against Roberts, hits the floor. Right corner, Dawson fakes the 3. Dawson attacks the rim, goes for the dunk, and he's fouled by Riggins. Dawson sets up that play with making a couple of threes, and Mike Warren now grabbing his wrist. His wrist, according to Alan Zinsmeister, been bothering him all year. Hit the floor hard on that defensive sequence, and timeout Dan Munson with 5:14 to play here in the first half. When we come back, we'll keep it right here. Tavrion Dawson go to the free throw line. Warren kind of hunched over at midcourt, wincing in pain. I think it's his left wrist being held back to the Matadors bench. And you know Mikey's got to be hurt, and he's not one who shows pain, as Mamadou Kaba will check back in for CSUN. And you know Mikey will be back in the game. Matadors not only without Alan Zinsmeister tonight, they're also without sports medicine director Steve Grett, who is at a convention for a conference for athletic trainers. So Eric, his dutiful assistant, has stepped in. Theus, Gomez, Schreiner, Guevara, Dawson. Dawson's got to shoot before Kaba can enter the game. The foul on Riggins was his first 6 on the 49ers. So the Matadors trail 28-20. They've roared back with 5 straight points, and Dawson can make it 2 more. Tavrion 6 for 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, has 15, and he misses the first free throw short. This is a problem against Davis. He missed 3 big free throws against the Aggies. Second one coming for Tay. Came in shooting 72% on the year. Left-handed free throw is good. He splits the pair. 28-26. Tavrion will get a breather. Kaba into the game for the Matadors. 5:14 to play first half. Long Beach State 28, CSUN 26. Levin, Booker, Byers, Yusuf, Alberts on the floor for the Beach. It's Gomez, Theus, Guevara, Schreiner, Kaba for CSUN. There's Booker right side. Off to the right corner. This is Alberts playing catch with Booker on the right side. They'll put it inside to Yusuf against Kaba. Kaba shuffles it back to Byers. Byers puts it up and in and one. Nice job by Yusuf. Yusuf is a pretty good passer. Last time these two teams got together, he had 5 assists. Over his last 3 games, though, averaging 24 minutes a game, Temida Yusuf, 14.7 points, 12.3 rebounds, shooting nearly 55% from the floor. The The foul on Cava is his third. So count the basket, and Byers will go to the free throw line. Cava leaves the game for Tavrion Dawson. Last time between these two teams, Long Beach State shot 28 free throws to 15 for CSUN. Right now they lead 6-4. This is number 7, and Byers cans the and one to put the lead back to 5 for Long Beach State. So 6-point run ends for the Matadors. Dawson back for CSUN. Guevara, Gomez, Theus, Dawson, and Schreiner on the floor. Zone look for Long Beach State. Right side, here's Dawson. Double team, lose the basketball. Riggins tries to slap it away. It'll stay with CSUN. 4:40 to play first half, 13 on the shot clock, and we resume action. Gomez, wraparound pass to Guevara. Guevara right back to Gomez, right of center for 3, and that's money. First tray of the game. Gomez began the game 0 for 5 from the floor, makes his first shot. 31-29, Long Beach State with the lead and possession. Byers, quick touch off to Levin. Levin short corner, fall away 17-footer short off the left side. Dawson with the rebound off to Guevara for CSUN. Guevara right wing, top of the circle, Dawson. Dawson left side to Schreiner. Schreiner on the dribble below the wing inside the three-point arc. Bounce pass to a flashing Theus. Theus over Byers, no. Defensive rebound, Riggins for Long Beach State. Under 4 minutes to play first half, Long Beach State in the offense. Booker right wing. Back off against Dawson, a lob inside for Levin. Levin tries the alley-oop, no. Rebound out of Theus' hands. Levin cleans up the trash, puts it back up and in for the Beach. Gabe Levin just 2 of 9 from the floor, but he cleaned that one up. 4 points and 5 rebounds for the senior. 33-29, Long Beach State leads CSUN. CSUN basketball. Here's Gomez in front. Gomez, bounce pass right of center for Guevara. Guevara dribbles, bounce pass right baseline for Dawson. Back out to Guevara. Here's 3. Yes! 33-32, Long Beach State with the lead and possession, but the Matadors inch closer. Booker, left side, goes right to the bucket, shut off by Guevara, can't finish the ball, tapped around, Riggins comes away with it, throws it to the left wing for Levin. Levin will hand the ball off to Booker for Long Beach State. Ball never hit the rim, clock didn't reset. Left baseline mismatch, Levin backing down Guevara. Good help from Theus, who blocks the basketball. Dawson left to right for CSUN, they can take the lead. Tavrion to the bucket, step through move, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Second foul on Tavrion, and we'll get a break in the action. Long Beach State 33, CSUN 32, 2:51 to play in the first half. We're right back. Matadors basketball on the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northbridge Hospital Medical Center.
University 76 on the corner of Lindley and Nordhoff is the official fuel store of CSUN Athletics. Come fuel up and browse our excellent selection of food on the go. Show your CSUN ID and receive 3 cents off per gallon of gas, which goes to support the Matadors. University 76 on the corner of Nordhoff and Lindley, a proud partner of CSUN Athletics.
It's your imagination. Pyology just feeds it. The best pizza you're ever going to eat is the official pizza of CSUN Athletics. Now open in Northridge, pizza lovers know Pyology creates artisan-style custom pizzas. 50 unlimited toppings, house-made crust, and signature sauces, all for one affordable price even Matadors can sink their teeth into. Cooked in an 800-degree open-flame deck oven, ready in about 5 minutes. So for a delicious pie, fresh garden salad, and an ice-cold beer, check out Pyology on the corner of Reseda and Nordhoff. As good as a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer.
2:51 to play in the first half. We're back at the Matadome. Kazal Hassan back with you. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northwich Hospital Medical Center. Matadors seeking a split in the series against Long Beach State. 2:46 to play in the first half, 33-32. Long Beach State with the lead. Booker down the lane on the right side. Stripped by Schreiner for CSUN. Pushing middle of the floor is Lyric Schreiner. He'll take it to the bucket. It's blocked by Byers. The ball loose on the floor. Yusuf fighting for it. Rolls away from him. Schreiner gets on the floor for CSUN and kicks it back, but it's taken away by Booker for Long Beach State. Booker all the way down against Guevara. Puts it up and in. Injured player on the floor I believe that's Mizzuni. He may have caught an elbow down there. He and Schreiner both going for the ball down in the far corner. And we have a break in the action with 2:23 to play. The basket is good by Booker. 49ers lead by 3. There were 2 Matadors and a Long Beach State player on the floor after that loose ball. And Mizzuni either hit the floor hard or caught an elbow. So he's sitting up looking like he's okay. Dan Munson was out there. He'll go back to the bench. Either way, good hustle for the loose ball. Long Beach State came away with it, and they got the bucket. Booker got the steal and the layup. So Mizzuni leaves the floor. Jordan Griffin will check back in for Long Beach State. Now we'll have Riggins also return. The 6'8 junior will replace Temadayo Yusuf. So it'll be Griffin, Byers, Alberts, Booker, and Riggins for Long Beach State. For the Matadors, Gomez, Guevara, Dawson, Schreiner, Theus. 2:23 to play in the first half. Matadors trail by 3. Long Beach State's led by as many as 10 in this one. Next dead ball, Mike Warren returns for CSUN. Here's Guevara in front for the Matadors. Angle left, about 28 feet out on the far side. Here's Gomez dribbling to the top of the circle for CSUN. High screen from Theus. Around to the left side is Gomez. Picked up there by Riggins. Right of center, Guevara looking inside. Guevara with a juke move to the basket. Left hand, can't finish. Rebound Riggins for the Beach. Booker. Right to left. Booker left of the midcourt logo, working against Gomez. High screen from Riggins around the side, though, fighting through it. And then Theus pokes the pass away, and Theus to the bucket for CSUN. Rolls it over the rim and in. Theus with the bucket draws the Matadors to within a point. 96 seconds to play in the first half. Long Beach State thrown everything they can at CSUN. The Matadors come roaring back. Angle left inside the three-point arc. Here's Byers for Long Beach State. Griffin, front court right on the far side. Griffin, nice little move around the screen by Riggins. Resets with Booker, 8 to shoot for Long Beach State. Booker, high screen from Riggins to the right side. Right wing, long 2. Skips over the rim, rebounded by Lyric Schreiner for CSUN. Matadors could take the lead on this possession. Schreiner will call timeout with 1:06 to play here in the first half. Long Beach State 35, CSUN 34. Mike Warren checks in for the Matadors. 66 seconds to play here in the first half. At 25-15, the Matadors were 7 of 19 from the floor. They've hit 6 of their last 10 shots, and 4 of those have come from beyond the arc. They're 4 of their last 5 from bonus distance. The Matadors overall 13 of 29 from the floor, 45%, 5 of 10 from 3. Long Beach State, meanwhile, 13 of 31 overall, 42%, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, but 6 of 7 from the free throw line. The Matadors over their last 3 games defensively are holding teams below 40%, 387 overall after allowing a 47% shooting percentage over the first 3 games. Marvin Adams, some last-minute instruction to CSUN. Mike Warren is checked in. So it's Gomez, Guevara, Warren, Theus, Dawson for CSUN. They'll have possession. 35-34, Long Beach State with the lead. Guevara in front, running a play 2-3 look for the Beach. Now they'll fall back into a man with Long Beach State. It's still a zone here, maybe a 1-3-1 look. Bounce pass, right side, Guevara looking inside. Left of center, Gomez for CSUN, 8 to shoot. Right wing, Guevara fakes the 3. He'll get to the right corner for Warren. Warren launches from beyond the arc, bounces off, tapped by Dawson to Warren. Warren, left hand is good. Matadors take the lead, 36-35, with 36 seconds to play in the first half. About a 3-second differential between shot and game clock. Booker will walk the ball into the front court for Long Beach State. Matadors, very different look from when they played at the Pyramid on January 10th. Booker will hold until about 10 seconds left on the clock. He'll lob it inside for Byers. Left side of the paint. Griffin catch and shoot right to center. 2 and 1. So the basket is good, and the foul will go on Guevara. So the Matadors take, or the 49ers, take the lead 37-36, and Jordan Griffin will go to the free throw line and shoot a free throw. 92% on the year. He's 11 of 12. Griffin averaging 6.6 points a game in just under 18 minutes. was a leading scorer his junior and senior year at Centennial High in Corona. In 2015, they lost the state semifinal at Chino Hills, a team led by Lonzo Ball, and he misses the free throw. Rebound to Mike Warren. 5 seconds to play. Warren ahead to Dawson. Dawson behind the back dribble, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll go to Long Beach State. So the 49ers lead by 1 with 1.2 seconds to play. Byers will trigger. Byers looking for Booker. Instead, he'll put it to the half court to Alberts out of bounds, and the Matadors will have 0.2 of a second. And Mike Warren, pointing at the clock, thinks there needs to be more time on the clock. So 0.2 seconds is not enough to get a shot up, and now Reggie Theus is pointing at the clock as well. And Reggie Theus thinks there should be between 0.8 and 1.2 seconds left on the clock, explaining it to the lead official. I believe that's Darren White he's talking to. So 0.2 of a second to play. Long Beach State by 1, 37-36. Matadors can't get a shot off in 0.2 of a second. They just need to be able to inbound the basketball and the clock will expire. It wouldn't have counted if it had gone, and it goes! And they wave it off. Wow. Jonathan Guevara hits a half-court heave, but it's waved off. That kind of night for CSUN. Matadors trail by 1 at the half, 37.
Because we're better offensively with him on the floor. It's a dilemma for us.
You brought up the size and obviously the rebounding numbers. Over the last 5 games, they're averaging nearly 45 rebounds a game. That's an area, obviously, where you guys struggle simply because of size. What are strategies you use? You know they're probably going to get more rebounds than you. How do you set it up so it doesn't hurt you?
A great coach once said, see the ball, go get the ball.
Okay.
You know?
I thought you were going to tell me to make shots because you're a scorer, but okay. That's even better.
Yeah, it's, rebounding is something, it's your toughness, and it's size. I mean, they're no better rebounding team than us, they're just bigger. That's it.
Terrell, we talked about his emergence, and he ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw. Davis is just a tough team to play defensively. But you were confident he was going to learn from that, and he had a good game against these guys. So obviously they're going to have him, in the crosshairs defensively. So second straight game that he may face that same kind of buzzsaw.
Well, you would have to believe that they would. They saw the film, and when it's all said and done, that's what they probably should do. It's up to Terrell. I give him the information. I give him the antidotes to the problem. I show him what to do. He's got to go out and get it done. And as I told him in the game, if you don't handle that, it's going to be happening to you for the rest of your career. So I'm sure, knowing him, he's dealing with that in his own way.
Last thing for you. After the Cal Poly game, I asked young Reggie. I said, hey, what's the difference the last 2 games between this game? And he kind of said, we decided we're going to start having fun. And I think Coach Adams pointed out to me, there was certainly a different vibe on this last road trip. Not that it was ever negative before, but more confident, just kind of more focused. Is having fun a whole part of that thing? Is that something you and the coaching staff told them about?
I always want them to enjoy playing basketball. But the fun comes out of the hard work. The fun comes out of you playing better basketball. That makes it fun. The fun doesn't happen and then the hard work. The hard work comes, fun happens after. So that's a player speaking. That's a guy who's, obviously wants to feel that way. But the reality is the fun comes out of the hard work.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
That's Reggie Theus right back after this.
At Dignity Health Northridge Hospital, patients recently participated in their own summer rehab games. Every 2 years, the Center for Rehabilitation Medicine holds an event for patients who are recovering from brain and spinal cord injuries. The games are designed to help patients achieve treatment goals, including balance, coordination, endurance, and social interaction. Patients heal and conquer goals in many ways. This event is just another way the center connects with patients on a human level. Share your acts of human kindness on social media using hashtag #HelloHumanKindness.
Welcome back to the Matadome. Second half about to get underway. CSUN trails Long Beach State 37-36. Next week, to give you an idea, Thursday, CSUN hosts UC Davis here at the Matadome. Hawaii goes to UC Santa Barbara. On Wednesday night, there's a couple of games in the Big West. Long Beach State will host Irvine. Cal Poly will host Riverside. Then on Saturday, Davis at Long Beach State, Hawaii at Cal Poly, Irvine at Fullerton, and CSUN will go to UC Santa Barbara. So Riverside has Saturday off next week. Matadors will go to Santa Barbara after playing Davis here on Thursday. Right now, though, it's 37-36 Long Beach State. It'll be CSUN ball to start the second half. 20 minutes on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Booker, Alberts on the floor with Roberts, Yusuf, Levin. For CSUN, Schreiner, Gomez step out, Dawson, Warren, and Kaba. Tavrion Dawson will inbound to Terrell Gomez, and instead it'll be Reggie Theus. And we're underway. Nice crowd in here tonight. Gomez. Dribble handoff to Warren. Reverses it. Right wing here, Schreiner for CSUN. Lyric with a couple of dribbles, trying to size up Alberts. Crosses over. He'll attack the rim against Levin. Hangs on the rim. Tapped out to the right side for Gomez. Get the offensive rebound for CSUN. Matadors with a fresh 30. Gomez, 40 feet straight away, working against Booker. Screen, pick and pop action with Dawson. Instead, though, Gomez back into the lane, matriculates, and gets the ball stolen. Nice job by Roberts. Almost stolen back by Tavrion Dawson, and Booker puts it up and in on the left side, make it 39-36 in favor of Long Beach State. Nice defensive play there by Jordan Roberts, and that's what he's been using his length, kind of get in the defensive lanes. He's really helped Long Beach State to their 5-2 start in Big West play. Warren, left wing. Will give and go action with Tavrion. Bounce pass left side. He's squared up on Booker. Mismatch and a whistle. 3 seconds. Instead, it's going to be a foul on Booker. So the first on Booker, the first team foul on the 49ers. 39-36, the Beach by 3, CSUN basketball. Right on the basket, on the baseline, Gomez the trigger for CSUN. Guarded by Booker, looking in the middle, and it's going to be a turnover. Alberts in transition, off to Levin. Levin to the bucket, jams it home. Schreiner trying to give help, slipped. 4 straight points to start the second half for the 49ers. The Matadors end the first half on a 3 from midcourt, which doesn't count, and now 4 straight points for Long Beach State. Angle right, Warren. Quick touch for Dawson. Left side, Schreiner for CSUN. Bounce pass left baseline for Dawson, one-on-one with Levin. Dawson, up and under, left hand is good. Tavrion with 18. Matadors back within 3. Booker right wing for Yusuf. Yusuf on the floor against Theus, trying to bang down there. Spins to his right, underneath, tapped away by Warren and stolen, knocks it out of bounds off of Yusuf. Actually, they'll get a foul on Yusuf. So Temadayo picks up his second foul on Long Beach State here in the second half, and Matador basketball. 18:09 to play in regulation, 41-38, Long Beach State by 3. Gomez advances the ball into the forecourt for CSUN. Schreiner bounce pass in front to Warren. Warren terminates his dribble. High post turn and face. Dawson will reverse to the right side. Warren one-on-one. Bounce pass underneath. Schreiner posting up Alberts. Schreiner threw to the basket. Can't finish with the left hand. Rebound Yusuf for Long Beach State. Pitches it ahead for Warren, for Booker, stolen by Warren. Warren, Dawson, catch and shoot 3. No, off the rim. Schreiner up there for the offensive rebound, but taken away by and cleared by Yusuf for Long Beach State. Warren nearly steals it away from Booker. Left to right for Long Beach State. Off to Yusuf. Yusuf will attack the paint. Offensive foul. Reggie Theus just steps in and draws the 3rd foul on Temadayo Yusuf for Long Beach State. So Matadors not only playing intense defense, playing smart on both sides of the floor. We'll get Mason Riggins off the bench for Long Beach State. Mason Riggins, the most appearances of any current player at Long Beach State. His 93rd career game for the Beach. All the transfers and the people leaving the program early, he's kind of been a stalwart as a junior. Gomez swings right. Here's Warren. Inside the three-point arc, resets with Gomez in front. Screen and roll action with Theus. Left corner instead for Dawson for CSUN. Looking for Theus inside. Theus short corner left side working against Riggins. 2 dribbles, right hand, yes. 41-40, Long Beach State by 1 with possession. Here's Booker, right side. Now he'll traverse to the left. Reverses it, right of center, 3 from Levin, yes. Levin with 9 now for Long Beach State. Lead back to 4 for the Beach. Screen and roll action with Theus, but gives it off to Warren. Instead does Gomez. Warren to the bucket. Softly off the rim is in. Nice roll for Mike Warren. Mikey has 12. 44-42, the Beach with the lead and the basketball. Right of center, Booker posting up Riggins. Riggins trying to go against Theus to his left, flings it up with the right hand, no. Defensive rebound, Warren for CSUN. Dawson pitches ahead to Gomez. Gomez accelerates into the lane, but crosses over to the left side. He'll reset as Long Beach State gets back on defense. Poked away by Booker for the Beach, but regained by Gomez. Pick and roll action, now a swing left corner to Warren. Warren to the hoop, off to Dawson. Dawson double clutch, yes. Good passing between Warren and Tavrion Dawson. Matadors tie the score at 44. The Beach left to right. Here's Booker in front. Booker using the screen by Riggins. Left wing Alberts for the Beach. Pitches it right back to Booker. Booker will try the right side of the lane. Reverse left of center. Levin fakes the 3. Levin into the lane to his right over Theus. No, but he'll draw the foul on Reggie. Breaking the action. 15:35 to play in regulation. 44-44. Fours are wild on the scoreboard. The Beach and the Matadors knotted up. We're right back. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center.
At Dignity Health Northridge Hospital, patients recently participated in their own summer rehab games. Every 2 years, the Center for Rehabilitation Medicine holds an event for patients who are recovering from brain and spinal cord injuries. The games are designed to help patients achieve treatment goals, including balance, coordination, endurance, and social interaction. Patients heal and conquer goals in many ways. This event is just another way the center connects with patients on a human level. Share your acts of human kindness on social media using hashtag #HelloHumanKindness.
CSUN Athletics would like to thank the Warner Center Marriott for their continued support. The newly re-energized Warner Center Marriott boasts nearly 500 rooms and a newly styled American restaurant. For room rates or reservations, call 818-887-4800. That's the Warner Center Marriott at 818-887-4800, supporting CSUN Matador Athletics.
Some fast and furious action here at the Matadome. 44-44. Both teams putting some points on the scoreboard. It'll be free throws coming up for Long Beach State. The foul was on Theus. Gabe Levin to the free throw line. The senior has 9, averaging 16.7 points per game. Second leading scorer of the Big West behind Max Heidegger. And the first free throw rattles in off the left side of the rim. 79% free throw shooter on the year. 11 among the top 10 free throw shooters in the Big West. Second one coming. Made them both. Lead is 46-44. Long Beach State in front. Here come the Matadors. CSUN with possession. KJ Byers is checked in for Long Beach State. Left wing Warren. Rocker step, resets right side with Gomez for CSUN. Here's the double screen. Theus rolls to the bucket. Warren pops outside. Warren goes back to get the basketball. Regains control. 9 to shoot for CSUN. Warren to the bucket. Blocked. Tipped away. Booker away with it for Long Beach State, left to right. Booker all the way down against Gomez. Off to Levin, who has the ball stripped underneath. And there'll be a foul called on Dawson. That'll be the second on Tavrion. And to the free throw line, Gabe Levin goes back. Levin with 11 now, has 879 career points for Long Beach State. He's got 1,000 if you count his freshman year at LMU, but closing in on 1,000 as a 49er, and he makes the free throw. 3 straight free throws for Levin, make it 47-44 in favor of the Beach. So 9 of 11 from the free throw line are Long Beach State. The Matadors have shot just 4 free throws. And now they're 10 of 12. 48-44, Long Beach State with a lead. 15:03 to play in regulation. Gomez, bounce pass right wing for Schreiner for CSUN. Screen and roll with Dawson, but instead he'll go to the left side for Mike Warren. Warren reverse it to the right side. Right corner, wide open 3 for Schreiner. Back iron, bounds out. Long rebound collected near the free throw line by Deshaun Booker for Long Beach State. The Beach in the offense. Here's Booker, spins to the bucket. Tries to dump it off to Levin, but it's stolen away. Ahead to Gomez from Warren. Will lay it up and in. Nice job by Warren, seeing Gomez release the outlet pass. Levin back the other way. Reverse layup left to right, no. Defensive rebound, Schreiner stripped away from him by Roberts. It'll stay with CSUN. 14:27 to play in regulation. Gomez comes away limping and Guevara checks in for CSUN. Jonathan Guevara, 6-foot junior from LA, transferred from Cerritos College, had a solid first half for CSUN. Matadors trail by 2, 48-46. They have possession. Guevara in front for CSUN. Bounce pass right of the paint. This is Dawson. Dawson holds the ball aloft, reverses it, left side Warren. Warren dribbles down to the corner. Underneath for Theus. Nice pass through traffic. Theus can't finish on the right-handed hook. Warren pokes the ball away, but it comes away to Booker for Long Beach State. 48-46, Long Beach State with the lead and the ball. Booker in front, right-handed dribble. Terminates his dribble, skips to the left side for Roberts. Roberts lobs inside for Levin. Good job by Warren to get over there, and they'll call the foul on the floor. I thought Warren got his feet there, but must have been inside the parabola. It'll be 2 shots coming up for Levin. So Michael Warren picks up his third, and the Matadors pick up their third, and Levin just making a living at the free throw line. 4 of 4 from the free throw line is Levin. 10 of 12 are Long Beach State. 12 free throws to 4. Long Beach State has the advantage, and he misses to the left. Kaba comes in for Reggie Theus for CSUN. Kaba, the 7-foot sophomore from Conakry in Guinea. Byers back for Long Beach State. And that one bounces off the left side and bounds right into the hands of Tavrion Dawson, so Levin missed them both. Mazzuni also back, the freshman from Finland. Here's Guevara, front court left on the near side. High screen from Kaba, trying to move around the right side. Nearly loses the basketball, does Guevara. Dancing, top of the circle, left of center. Warren with a rocker step. Warren puts the ball to the floor. Long 2, back iron will bound out. Rebound by Levin for Long Beach State. Levin pushing, he's off to Booker, middle of the floor. Booker, right of center, on the dribble. Kicks right corner for Byers for Long Beach State. Right wing, back to Booker for the Beach. Rolling to the bucket is Riggins against Kaba, lays it up and in. What they're doing is they're bringing their 5 out high to make Kaba play him away from the basket. 50 for the 49ers, 46 for the Matadors. Here's Schreiner, right sideline for CSUN. Dawson between the rings. Matadors offense that kind of stuck in the mud here. Have lost the fluidity it had in the first half. Dawson killed his dribble looking for Guevara, and 10 to shoot for CSUN. Long Beach State turning up the defensive heat. Around the right side is Guevara with 5 to shoot. Into the lane, trying to drop it off to Kaba, no. Tapped up in the air. Dawson comes down with it at the free throw line for CSUN. Right corner, Warren catch and shoot 3. Byers got a piece of it, and a whistle and a foul underneath. They're gonna call Mazzuni. So Mazzuni for Long Beach State picks up the foul. It'll be the 4th on the 49ers. Anthony Swan gets an opportunity. He'll replace Mike Warren. Swan last played on the 13th against UC Irvine, had 2 points in 8 minutes. The redshirt junior from Los Angeles by way of Virginia. Left wing 3 for Dawson is good. 50-49, Long Beach State by 1, 12:20 to play in regulation. Guevara, Swan, Kaba, Schreiner, and Dawson on the floor for CSUN. Here's Booker for Long Beach State. They have the lead and the ball. Left wing, Levin hands it right back to Deshaun Booker. Booker and Levin playing the 2-man game on the left side. Levin backing down. Guevara will kick to the right side for Mizzuni. Here's three from the right wing. Back iron bounds out. Caba with a hand on it, but the rebound is corralled by Schreiner for CSUN. Schreiner up the left side for Dawson. One dribble, three-pointer in transition, no, but he'll follow the shot, regain the basketball, and draw the foul on Riggins. We'll go to break. 11:46 to play in regulation. Long Beach State 50, CSUN 49. We're back. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center.
University 76 on the corner of Lindley and Nordhoff is the official fuel store of CSUN Athletics. Come fuel up and browse our excellent selection of food on the go. Show your CSUN ID and receive 3 cents off per gallon of gas, which goes to support the Matadors. University 76 on the corner of Nordhoff and Lindley, a proud partner of CSUN Athletics.
It's your imagination. Pyology just feeds it. The best pizza you're ever going to eat is the official pizza of CSUN Athletics. Now open in Northridge, pizza lovers know Pyology creates artisan-style custom pizzas. 50 unlimited toppings, house-made crust, and signature sauces, all for one affordable price even Matadors can sink their teeth into. Cooked in an 800-degree open-flame deck oven, ready in about 5 minutes. So for a delicious pie, fresh garden salad, and an ice-cold beer, check out Pyology on the corner of Reseda and Nordhoff. As good as a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer.
Matadors down one. They'll have the basketball. The 5th foul on the 49ers in the second half. Second on Riggins. Swan to trigger. Right on the basket on the baseline. He'll lob deep to the right side. Tapped away by Levin, who hits the floor hard. Racing for the basketball is Byers, and he'll jam it home for Long Beach State. Tough turnover for CSUN. Lead back to 3 for Long Beach State. Guevara right to left for CSUN. Gomez looks to be okay. Back to his spot on the bench for the Matadors. Right of center. Here's Guevara reverse. Left of center, Swan. Swan, one dribble to a flashing Schreiner, off to Cava underneath against Riggins. He'll reset in front with Swan. Angle right, here's Guevara for CSUN. Working against Levin, crossover dribble into the lane. He'll step back, 17-footer, too strong off the back iron. Fighting for it is Cava, taps it out to Mizzuni, fighting against Schreiner, but gets it ahead to Byers. Here's Booker for Long Beach State with possession and a 3-point lead. Mizzuni in front against Guevara, loses it on his hip, turns it over to Swan. Swan racing right to left. Swan into the lane, Euro step to the basket, can't finish. Ball hits the floor, and there's a foul. It'll be against CSUN. Matadors with a fast break opportunity, unable to cash in, and Terrell Gomez will return to the next dead ball. Gomez back for Guevara. Check that, Gomez back for Swan. Picked up his first foul. Mizzuni to the bench for Long Beach State. Can't see the number. The referee's shielding me. That's Griffin, who's checked back in, the kid from Corona Centennial. Griffin, Booker, Levin in the game along with Riggins and Byers. Levin to the bucket. Nice move. Tough move around Cava. Lays it up and in. So lead back to 5 for Long Beach State. Matadors need some fluidity in their offense. Seems with Michael Warren and Dawson need to be in the game together for the Matadors to have any kind of rhythm on offense. Here's Dawson in front. Off to Guevara, left angle. Top of the circle, Cava with a touch. Trying to get it to Gomez, which he does front court right. Gomez, left side to Guevara for CSUN. Guevara to the top of the circle with 6 to shoot. Down the lane, he'll put it up, can't bank it in. Cava with a hand on it, but Riggins takes it away for Long Beach State. Riggins, sure-handed defensive rebounder for the Beach. 54-49, Long Beach State leads CSUN. Riggins right of center for the Beach. Outside left, Booker, left baseline, Levin for CSUN. Top of the circle, right of center. Here's 3 from Griffin, but slammed home by Byers. Wow. Byers just slammed in there and jammed it down. 7-point run and timeout. Reggie Theus with 9:38 to play here in regulation. 49ers 56, Matadors 49. We're right back. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. We're right back.
Off the field or off the court, before and after the game. The preparations, the gear, the uniforms. It's a lot to manage, organize, and secure. Your athletic gear demands storage that's designed, tested, and built to endure. One company has taken lockers and storage solutions to the next level. For functionality, durability, sanitation, security, and team pride, we are GearBoss.
The Sundial is more than just a great print newspaper. The Student Newsroom is your connection to CSUN every day, online, on the app, or on social media. Send us a snap, ask a question on Twitter, tag us on Instagram, and read the latest news, sports, and event guides right from your phone. We love to hear from you. Take a picture and tag the Sundial from the game or anytime.
Long Beach State leads CSUN. Mentioned Mason Riggins. Riggins with 7 rebounds on the game to kind of key the 6-point run for Long Beach State. Last 4 games, Riggins off the bench averaging 19.5 minutes per game, 3.8 points, and 6.8 rebounds. So he comes in off the bench and he goes and grabs the boards for Long Beach State. Gomez in the backcourt. Gomez, Theus, Dawson, Warren back, and Schreiner starting 5 out there for CSUN. Here's Schreiner, left of the logo, working against Jordan Roberts back out there for Long Beach State. Angle right on the far side. Here's Warren, resets with Gomez in front for CSUN. 10 to shoot for CSUN. Right side, Warren. Waiting for the screen from Theus. Warren into the paint. Warren, left corner, Schreiner, catch and shoot 3. Hits the top of the backboard. Rebound comes down to 11 for Long Beach State. Booker breaking for Long Beach. Off to 11, deflected by Gomez. Comes down to Schreiner for CSUN. Dribbling through traffic is Schreiner. Ahead, stolen by Byers. Trying to get it to Dawson. Telegraph the pass. Griffin. Nice little shimmy move off to the right side for Booker for Long Beach State. 56-49, the Beach by 7. They've scored 6 in a row. Riggins down inside against Gomez. He'll step back and hit it. 6 points and 7 rebounds for Mason Riggins. He's been a big key for Long Beach State tonight. 58-49, 8-0 run for the Beach. 8:36 to play in regulation. Matadors need to get untracked on offense, try to get it into Gomez. Lose control of the basketball on a whistle and a foul. That'll go on Jordan Roberts. Break the momentum a little bit. 3rd foul on Roberts, 6th on Long Beach State. So again, teams pressuring Gomez, and Reggie Theus told you in the pregame comments, they will do that the rest of his career. He's gonna have to learn how to counter that, and he'll go to the free throw line, Will Gomez. Tigo, 2 of 7 from the floor. He's got 5 points and 2 assists. First trip to the free throw line on the year, 79.5% free throw shooter, 31 of 39. And the first one is good. Gomez in now 7 Big West games is 21 of 22 from the free throw line. Averaging 14 points a game in 6 Big West games, 11.7 points in 20 games overall. Leads the Big West in minutes per game, does Gomez, the freshman from Inglewood by way of Middlebrooks Academy. And the second one rolls in over the front rim, and it's 58-51. Matadors end a 8-0 run by Long Beach State. 7-point lead for the Beach, and they have possession as we near 8 minutes remaining in regulation. Booker lobbing it for Yusuf at the free throw line. Kicks left, attacking is Roberts, off to 11, and the layup is good. Nice passing by the Beach. That worked earlier in the game as well. Lead is back to 9 for Long Beach State. 60-51. Right wing Warren, top of the circle Schreiner, left of center Gomez. Flashing is Warren, and a foul underneath. They're going to call that every time. Yusuf picks up his 4th for impeding Warren's progress. And we'll get a break in the action with 8 minutes straight up remaining. 60 for Long Beach State, 51 for the Matadors. We're right back. Matadors Basketball, CSUN Sports Network. Presented to you by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. We're right back.
University 76 on the corner of Lindley and Nordhoff is the official fuel store of CSUN Athletics. Come fuel up and browse our excellent selection of food on the go. Show your CSUN ID and receive 3 cents off per gallon of gas, which goes to support the Matadors. University 76 on the corner of Nordhoff and Lindley, a proud partner of CSUN Athletics.
It's your imagination. Biology just feeds it. The best pizza you're ever going to eat is the official pizza of CSUN Athletics. Now open in Northridge, pizza lovers know Biology creates artisan-style custom pizzas. 50 unlimited toppings, house-made crust, and signature sauces, all for one affordable price even matadors can sink their teeth into. Cook in an 800-degree open-flame deck oven, ready in about 5 minutes. So for a delicious pie, fresh garden salad, and an ice-cold beer, check out Biology on the corner of Reseda and Nordoff. As good as a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer.
8 minutes straight up remaining. Long Beach State 60, CSUN 51. Michael Warren will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. We resume action. The foul on Yusuf was his 4th, so he'll leave the game. Riggins will come back, and Riggins has been effective for Long Beach State. 6 points and 7 rebounds for him. As I mentioned, over the last 4 games, he's averaging just under 4 and 7 rebounds per game off the bench for Long Beach State. Warren with 12 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists as well. Has not turned the ball over either. First free throw on the way, and that rims out. Rebound, Riggins for Long Beach State. The Matadors again missing crucial 1 and 1s. They did so against Davis as well. That's when the game slipped away. Levin, right side, working against Dawson. Ball on the floor, taken away by Schreiner, and a travel called on Levin. Good aggressive defense. Nice job by Dawson to stay in front of Levin, and then Schreiner came in and was able to try to take the ball away. Matadors down by 9 with possession. Again, time becoming a factor under 8 minutes to play. Gomez to the left side for Schreiner, looking inside for Dawson. And we'll move to the top of the circle, off right side to Warren. Mike Warren, right wing on the dribble, working against Roberts for Long Beach State. He's been a very good defender. Roberts, Warren into the lane against Roberts, puts it up with the right hand, no, but regains the rebound. Here's Dawson down the lane, and Dawson will draw the foul on Riggins going to the bucket. That might have been a bit of a bailout, because I don't know that Tay had control of the ball as he rose up, but he saw that Riggins was behind the parabola and decided to take his chances into the lane. He goes to the line, does Tavrion Dawson. Left-handed free throw is good for TD. Dawson now 2 of 3 from the line on the game, has 24 points and 9 rebounds, going for his 3rd double-double in 4 games. Second one coming for TD, and he makes them both. Matadors trim the lead to 7. 3rd foul on Riggins for Long Beach State. The Beach with possession. Here's Booker left to right against Warren for CSUN. Hunched over dribble, left corner, Roberts. Back to Booker left side. Bounce pass for Long Beach State. Here's Levin left of the paint, working against Dawson into the lane, moving left to right. Jumper is no good. Back iron, rebound by Dawson for CSUN. He's got a double-double. 60-53, Long Beach State leads CSUN. CSUN possession. Gomez in front, left of the logo. Dribble handoff, angle left to Schreiner for the Matadors. Schreiner working against Griffin to the top of the circle, off to Warren, front court right, about 30 feet out. Warren, rocker step, right baseline to Dawson. TD against Levin. Back to Schreiner with 5 to shoot for CSUN. Here's Schreiner on the dribble. Schreiner into the lane. Double clutch, puts it up and in. Nice runner by Lyric Schreiner. Pulls the lead down to 5 for Long Beach State. Booker advancing as the clock descends towards 6 minutes. 60 for Long Beach State, 55 for CSUN. Riggins with a high screen. Good help there. Screen and roll action with Riggins. They move it around the perimeter. Left side, here's the shot for Roberts off to the right. Rebound Warren CSUN. Gomez right to left, middle of the floor. Gomez accelerates down the lane, scoops it up, rejected by Levin. Out of bounds, it'll stay with CSUN with 6:01 to play in regulation. Nice play by Levin. That ball was a fraction from being on the way down. Levin got it just as it was about to descend. Great defensive play by Gabe Levin for Long Beach State. Matadors retain possession in the left corner. It'll be Warren to trigger. Fresh new haircut for Mike. He gets it in left wing to Gomez. Gomez to his right for 3. Rattles the cup. No good. Rebound Riggins for Long Beach State. 60-55, the Beach with the lead and the ball. Booker. Lean over dribble, working against Warren on the left side. Moves right to center. Into the lane is Booker. Off to the left side for Jordan Roberts. Back to Booker for the Beach. 9 to shoot for Long Beach State. Booker to the rim, leaves for Riggins. Riggins to the bucket, is fouled, but doesn't make the basket. And Reggie Theus, I think they got him on the foul, and it'll send Riggins to the line for 2. Mason Riggins, a junior from Whitewright, Texas, about 70 miles northeast of Dallas. 6 points and 9 rebounds. Workman-like Dave for Riggins. 20 minutes per game, averaging 4.9 points and 4 rebounds. 55% free throw shooter on the year, and he makes the first one to extend the lead to 6. Second foul on Theus. Kaba had been part of the Matador plans, but just Kaba had not had a good game tonight for CSUN on the defensive side. And that one rattles in and rattles out and then drops through for Riggins, who makes them both. Lead back to 7 for the Beach. 5:25 to play in regulation. Matadors need a run here. Gomez, left side, on the dribble. Reversing. Here's Schreiner, right of center. Schreiner outside. Schreiner down the lane, scoops it off to Theus. Theus one dribble with a pump fake, puts it up and in, but he traveled. He didn't put it up and in, he would have drawn a foul, but he traveled before he went up with it. 62-55, Long Beach State with a 7-point lead. Big stop needed here for CSUN as we near 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Booker against Warren up the floor. Deshaun Booker trying to go around the back, momentarily lose control of the basketball. Resets with Riggins, hands the ball right back to Booker in front, about 35 feet out for Long Beach State. 10 to shoot for the Beach. Booker, right of center, against Theus. He'll rise up, and he'll miss, but he'll draw the foul on Mike Warren. Warren was behind him. KG moved there by Booker to go to the free throw line. 4th foul on Michael Warren. So 2 shots coming up. 16 foul on CSUN. Booker, 84% free throw shooter coming in, averaging 10.3 points a game in 29.3 minutes, and he drops the first one down. Booker 3 of 4 from the line, second free throw coming. Make it 4 of 5 and gives a 9-point lead to Long Beach State. Reggie Theus will call timeout with 4:47 to play. Matadors trail by 9, 64-55, 4:47 to play in the first half, in regulation. We'll keep it right here. Matadors 6 of 18 from the three-point distance. They were 5 of 11 in the first half, just 1 of 7 here in the second half. Long Beach State 9 of 15 from the floor in the second half. The Matadors just 7 of 24. So Long Beach State has picked it up on the defensive side. Long Beach State up to 49% from the floor for the game. The Matadors down to 38%. So Matadors down 9 with 4:47 to play. Schreiner, Dawson, Gomez, Theus, Warren on the floor for CSUN. For Levin, Riggins, actually for Long Beach, excuse me, Riggins, Levin, Roberts, Byers, and Booker. Long Beach State has won 4 of 5, and McZuni and Roberts have been big keys for them, as has Byers off the bench. Here's Gomez in front for CSUN. Left wing Warren. Working against Byers. Warren will attack. Warren to the rim. Warren right hand. Up and in. Whoa, nice shot. 64-57. Long Beach State by 7. Mikey has talent, or has the confidence, that he can just go to the rim any opportunity he has. Here's Levin in front with a couple of dribbles off to Booker for the Beach. Booker so smooth. Bounce pass. Backdoor cut by Roberts. Lays it up and in with the reverse layup. 66-57. Long Beach State by 9, under 4 minutes to play. Matadors need a sense of urgency here. They're down 9 with under 4 to play. Here's Gomez, popping out, foul line extended, right side is Schreiner. Schreiner trying to scoop it off to Theus, but instead into the left corner it goes to Warren. Warren, corner pocket 3, short to the left. Rebound collected by Roberts for Long Beach State. The Beach with a 9-point lead and possession. They can just work the clock. Front court left, here's Booker for the Beach. Dribble handoff to Roberts, who'll give to Levin. Levin resets with Booker. Long Beach State has run the weave in front. Now the shot clock's at 10, they'll play. Booker, high screen from Riggins, around to the right side. Reverse left wing, wide open, Levin for three. That might have been the dagger, but instead it'll be short to the left. Defensive rebound, Warren will pitch a long pass ahead to Dawson underneath, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, and we'll get a break in the action. 66-57, Long Beach State leads CSUN. 3:07 to play in regulation. We're right back after this. Matadors basketball, CSUN Sports Network, presented to you by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center.
At Dignity Health Northridge Hospital, patients recently participated in their own summer rehab games. Every 2 years, the Center for Rehabilitation Medicine holds an event for patients who are recovering from brain and spinal cord injuries. The games are designed to help patients achieve treatment goals, including balance, coordination, endurance, and social interaction. Patients heal and conquer goals in many ways. This event is just another way the center connects with patients on a human level. Share your acts of human kindness on social media using #HelloHumanKindness.
CSUN Athletics would like to thank the Warner Center Marriott for their continued support. The newly re-energized Warner Center Marriott boasts nearly 500 rooms and a newly styled American restaurant. For room rates or reservations, call 818-887-4800. That's the Warner Center Marriott at 818-887-4800, supporting CSUN Matador Athletics.
3:07 to play in regulation. 66 for Long Beach State, 57 for CSUN. And really comes down to this. Second half shooting totals, 10 of 17 for Long Beach State, 8 of 26 for CSUN. Sometimes just comes down to making shots. Matadors have been getting some looks, haven't been able to convert. Levin gets the inbound pass. They denying the ball to Booker is Jonathan Guevara. Levin will bring the ball up against Mike Warren. Levin gives it off to Booker in the front court. Under 3 minutes to play in regulation. Booker directing traffic. Booker, Roberts, Levin on the floor with Yusuf and Byers for the Beach. Roberts hands it off to Levin with 8 to shoot. 7 to shoot. Here's Booker. Booker against Dawson into the lane. Underneath. Has the ball stripped away, but right back to Booker. With 1 second on the shot clock, he pulls up from the short corner and drains it, giving the Beach an 11-point lead. Deshaun Booker has been so clutch today. 12 points, 6 assists, a couple of rebounds as well for Long Beach State. Matadors need a sense of urgency here. Down 11 with 2:20 to play. Warren, left corner Guevara. Guevara scoops it back out to Warren, left wing Schreiner. Schreiner bounce pass in front. Warren straightaway three is good. Warren with 17 makes it 68-60. Booker up the floor against Guevara. Playing no catch on Levin is Mike Warren defensively for CSUN. Here's Booker for the Beach, right of center, behind the back pass, Levin. Levin, left of center with 13 to shoot. Angle left, here's Jordan Roberts. Roberts crosses over and picked up his back foot. Traveling will turn the ball over with 1:47 to play in regulation. Edon Majuni will check back in. The Finn will replace Temedaya Youssef. Dan Munson going to his bench for an additional ball handler. 68-60, Long Beach State by 8, 1:47 to play in regulation. Matadors with 1 timeout left, Long Beach State with 3. Possession arrow favors Long Beach State. Bounce pass in front. This is Dawson down the right side against Levin. To his left, left hand dances on the rim and goes down. Matadors pull to within 6, 68-62. Long pass ahead to Mizzuni, lateral pass in transition to Levin. Levin right wing against Warren. Mikey has 4 fouls, got to be careful. Booker in front. They'll be content to work the clock down to 10 seconds before playing. 6-point lead. Huge stop needed here. They'll lob for Levin backdoor. Levin underneath, stripped by Warren, and he traveled. They called actually a held ball. It'll stay with Long Beach State, but they only have 5 seconds to put up a shot. 1:08 to play in regulation, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Long Beach State 68, CSUN 62. They'll lob for Byers, who misses. The ball on the floor, tapped away by Gomez, picked off by Schreiner for CSUN. Schreiner pushes middle of the floor. Schreiner all the way down, poked away from behind on him. He hits the floor. Majuni on the floor, trying to get it away. Hustling for it on the near side. It'll slam into the stanchion below us. It'll be CSUN basketball. There'll be a timeout on the floor. The officials caucusing up. Officials still haven't decided which side it's going to go to. So 53 seconds to play. So Reggie Theus calls timeout, exhausting the last timeout for CSUN with 53 seconds to play. It's a 6-point game. Long Beach State 68, CSUN 62. Possession arrow now favors the Matadors. They've used their last timeout. 49ers have 18 fouls. Matadors have 6, so either way, a foul will result in free throws. Matadors will need a shot out of this timeout. They don't need to go for 3. They can go for 2, but then they would need a stop and probably a 3. The officials still trying to figure out possession, looking on the video. Stay tuned for the post-game presented to you by Mid-Valley Dental. Located on Reseda Boulevard in Northridge, Mid-Valley Dental is the official dental practice of CSUN Athletics. Thanks to those of you also watching along on Big West TV. Ghazal Hassan with you, Matadors basketball on the CSUN Sports Network. Presented by Dignity Health, Northridge Hospital Medical Center. For our regular CSUN listeners, Alan Zitzmeister, under the weather tonight, unable to make it, but I know he's with us in spirit. It'll be Matadors basketball on the floor for Long Beach State. Levin, Booker, Byers, Roberts, and Raymond Richard is checked in. Richard, the 5'10 junior from LA, transfer from Long Beach City College. Warren will trigger for CSUN, 53 seconds to play. Warren to Gomez. Gomez in front off the Tavrion. Tavrion to a cutting Warren, who lays it up and can't finish. Oh, it danced down the rim and bounced out. Matadors need to foul here. Middle of the floor, taken away by Gomez, hits the floor. Booker still with it, trying to call timeout. Held ball, it'll go to the Matadors. 36 8/10 of a second to play. So if the Matadors can make a bucket here, which has been a tough proposition for them, that looked like Warren had the bucket, hit every part of the rim, and it bounced out. And now he's saying there was contact. How about the contact, ref? Any event, 6-point lead for the Beach, 36 8/10 of a second to play. Right of the basket on the baseline, Warren into Dawson. Dawson against Levin. Dawson to the bucket. Ball fake, puts it up, banks it in. 68-64, Matadors trail by 4. They'll need a steal or to foul, and a timeout called by Gabe Levin with 30 7/10 of a second to play in regulation. So 2 timeouts left for the 49ers. Mazzuni will check back in for the Beach. Matadors out of timeouts. Possession arrow favors the Beach. 68 for the 49ers, 64 for the Matadors. Mazzuni will be out there. Good free throw shooters on the floor for the Beach. Deshaun Booker, 84%. Mazzuni is 95%. Gabe Levin, nearly 80%. Richard out there, 92% free throw shooter. That's why he's out there. Roberts is the weak link. 65% on the year from the free throw line, and has not attempted a free throw tonight. So actually they'll replace, they have Griffin out there to replace Richard. So Jordan Griffin is also a very good free throw shooter, 92% on the year. They'll lob it in for Booker, get it right back to Mazzuni in the backcourt. Mazzuni tried to put it in the middle of the floor. They're going to try to foul Roberts, but instead Booker comes up and he'll be fouled by Gomez with 22.5 seconds to play in regulation. So Gomez picks up his first. Booker will shoot. 7th team foul, it'll be 1 and 1. Pressure free throws coming up. Right now it's a 2-possession game. If he makes one, it'll still be 2. The Matadors will need a 3-pointer if Booker can make 1. If he makes 2, it can still tie the game, in 2 possessions. So Booker to the free throw line. He's 4 for 5 tonight, 12 points, 6 assists. And the first one is a miss. Front end of the 1 and 1. Here's Schreiner down the floor for CSUN. Off to Guevara. Guevara fakes the 3 to the bucket, puts it up off the glass and in, and the Matadors to within 2. Now timeout Long Beach State, and the Matadors have trimmed the lead to a single bucket with 15 3/10 seconds to play. Booker missed the front end of a 1 and 1. We saw Mike Warren miss the front end for the Matadors earlier. So here we go, 15 3/10 seconds to play. The Matadors will go for the steal after Dan Munson calls timeout. Long Beach State will have 1 left. And if they can't get the steal, they'll need to foul. On the game, Long Beach State, 14 of 19 from the free throw line, 8 of 11 in the second half. On the season, the Beach as a team shoots 73%. Possession arrow favors the 49ers. Matadors without a timeout remaining. Long Beach State has 1 left. So if they can't inbound the ball, they can call timeout again. The inbounder can run the baseline as a result of the made basket. Long Beach State 68, CSUN 66, 15 3/10 seconds to play. Big defensive play needed here by CSUN. Nobody will guard the inbounder. Mizzuni breaks off, and they'll try to trap him, and he turned it over. No, he didn't. They're going to say the ball was deflected by a Matador. CSUN thought it was turned over. Now Reggie Theus wants him to look at the video. The officials will look at the video to determine possession. And it may very well have been deflected by a Matador. I just thought by the reaction of Mizzuni they turned it over, but it could have been deflected. There was 3 black shirts in the vicinity. So the officials will look at the monitor to our right. 12 6/10 seconds to play in regulation. The Matadors trail by a bucket, 68-66. 1 timeout remains for Long Beach State. They also have the possession arrow. Darren White and Ryan Wells looking at the monitor to our right to determine possession on the play. I do think it'll probably end up going to Long Beach. I thought Mizzuni may have stepped on the line, but there were 3 black shirts around, and it's possible he let go of the ball before he stepped on the line. And then a Matador knocked it out of bounds. Very possible. So the ball will remain with Long Beach State. And again, the Matadors won't guard the inbounder. It'll be Jordan Roberts trying to trigger it in. Try to get to Mizzuni. He'll lob for Levin. Levin racing length of the floor. Levin to the basket, and he'll be fouled hard by Tavrion Dawson with 9 4/10 seconds to play. So how many will he make here? Dawson with the foul for CSUN, and Levin will get 2. So Levin, 4 for 6 from the line, 17 points for the senior. And the offensive-defensive substitution, Byers will come back for Long Beach State. He's been effective. Byers, 10 points and 4 rebounds, also has 3 assists for the Beach. Levin will get 2 shots. Matadors will need to race up the floor if he misses one of them. And the first one is good, 69-66. The Niners lead by 3. So their best case scenario is a miss here, and the Matadors will have a chance for a 3 to tie, send it to overtime. 69 for Long Beach State, 66 for CSUN. Gabe Levin shooting the second free throw. The senior takes 3 dribbles, spins the ball in his hand, eyes the rim. Here's the free throw, and it's good. It's a 4-point lead, and Dan Munson will take a timeout for Long Beach State. Matadors trail by 4 with 9 4/10 seconds to play. So the Matadors thought they had a turnover on the last possession, but video evidence ruled that it deflected off a Matador out of bounds. stayed with Long Beach State. The pass into Levin, who raced the length of the floor and was fouled by Dawson. Matadors will need a quick bucket, and then they'll need to either steal the ball or foul. It is a two-possession game, barring a 3-and-1. 29 for Tavrion Dawson and 10 rebounds. He has a double-double. 17 for Mike Warren with 10 rebounds. He has a double-double. 7 for Gomez, 4 for Schreiner, 4 for Theus, 5 for Guevara. Keep in mind the Matadors had a half-court heave at the end of the first half waved off because there was only 0.2 of a second on the clock. Reggie Theus felt there should have been 0.8 seconds on the clock based on when the ball went out of bounds. Either way, though, it comes down to this last 9 4/10 of a second against Long Beach State. Matadors trying to avert a sweep against the Beach, who knocked them off on January 10th at the Walter Pyramid. The other option could be Warren will trigger for the Matadors. 4 white shirts in the backcourt to pressure for Long Beach State. Matadors trying to run a play. Gomez racing into the forecourt. 6 seconds. Warren, left wing, Guevara for 3. High off the glass, no. Rebound by Mizzuni, and that'll be it. That's the ball game. 70-66. Long Beach State knocks off CSUN.